Hey homeberries, today I'm reacting to actually two creepy videos. They're short ones and they're related. Back when Most Amazing Top 10 was better than it is now, although I think maybe they have improved a little again. They had these scary sounds countdowns, and one of them I wondered, why is this something someone did? But someone did it, so good for them, as long as it keeps them off the street. Someone did the SpongeBob theme song 800 times slower, or 800% slower. They played a little clip, it was just like, so I found a couple videos and decided to do a reaction. I'll put the links in the description. There's SpongeBob theme song 800% slower, and then there's also one SpongeBob theme song 800% slower reversed, which is somehow shorter than the regular one. I guess they cut some off, so I'm going to react to those. This is the quality content you signed up for, and I apologize if any of those gestures are offensive where you live. They're, in any case, I'm going to use headphones today to get the full experience. Hopefully I don't poop myself from the sheer terror that is SpongeBob Slow Down 800%. Keep in mind, I did those videos, 10 hours of Jake Paul and Logan Paul yelling Walmart, and then 10 hours them yelling Walmart in reverse, so I think I'll be okay. So this will probably be part of reaction, part of me saying things that aren't important, and part of me just staring, so it'll be like every other reaction I've ever done. So okay, let's start with the slower. And there's an ad, because of course there is. At least this one's not bad. From the description, it sounds like this channel has done a number. There's another commercial. Sounds like they've done other songs 800% slower, so it might be worth listening to some of those to see if they're creepier or not. Okay, here we start. It sounds like Banshees already. They're using a still image, which answers the question I had. I thought, now, is this the actual opening slowed down, video and all, or or is it just the audio? It's just the audio. I can still make out what they're saying, so it just makes it kind of funny. So it starts out sounding like banshees shrieking, and then you can make out what they're saying. Oh. The O stretched out reminds me of one of those monk chants. What is it? The Gregorian monks. Oh, he's still going. It's been... It's like it took... The O didn't stop until just a few seconds ago. part of it is creepy, but so far I'm finding it more funny than anything. Some things are like that. I've said that there are plots that could either be the plot of a horror movie or a comedy. It seems like there's a fine line between the two. Some people make movies that are both. I noted to one of my online friends that some of the elements in the Home Alone movies could be made into a horror movie if played straight. And my friend pointed out, well, think of it from the Crook's perspective. From the Crook's perspective, it is a horror movie. There's a video, they did it for the first two Home Alone movies. Actual doctors and nurses examining the injuries in Home Alone, or they looked at the traps and they told what sort of damage they'd have. It's interesting, but also kind of sad. A notification. I've lost track of where they are in the song. I can make out they're saying SpongeBob SquarePants. It's, we're more than halfway through. I'm curious to hear what the end is like when he plays his nose like a flute. Hopefully they left that in. I mean, you'd have to, right? I think they're at the part of the song where they just... Yeah, I think they're just at the part of the song where they repeat SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, time for the nose flute. Close to the 5-minute mark, it's actually kind of beautiful, I think. Other than the yeah! The flute music, not the guy yelling. I feel like, at this point, I feel like it could be used in a war movie or something. You know, one of those movies, like they're, like, oh, they've killed all our heroes on the field of battle and they're collapsing, and there's the music mixed with, yeah, that's how this is. It's like a quiet before the storm. I am glad they just have the still image. I was worried that they'd have a jump scare in this. Not sure why. I like how it's a crazy looking fish too. It lets you know there's something unsettling, but not too scary. I guess the nose flute is over. This must be the part where there's kind of a wave sound and they pop up the creator credit. I might have to check out other videos on this channel. This channel is called Flurper Derper. Okay, that's the end of that one, and there's another ad. I've heard that sometimes YouTube places ads on videos and not creators, and the video creators may get in trouble for putting ads, and no, they're not the one who put ads. I don't care about this ad. Okay, that was interesting. Now here's the one 800 times slower reverse. This is by someone different. It's by someone named Immortal Graveyard. Oh, this is category music. I'll have to go back and check what the other one was categorized as. Because technically it's accurate. It is music, just altered. That reminds me of Mr. Nightmare, I believe it was, had a video. It was a tutorial on how to make any song sound creepy. Because I think that apparently that's what he does for some of his videos. He'll take a song like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or whatever and distort it to make it creepy. He told what he did. If I can find that video, I'll have to put it in the description. So far it seems like one of those movies where they're forming a planet or something. Like, oh, this is the birth of a planet. There are parts in this where, in these videos, where the nose flute sounds beautiful. Like, just has a timeless quality. The timeless quality of the slowed down nose flute. I just realized backwards it may be more unsettling because you can't make out the lyrics. With the forward you could still make out what the lyrics were. This one, it's just syllables and sounds. You know what it's supposed to be, but you can't really distinguish words. That reminds me, there's another video. I don't know if I may just do a reaction to that one too. It's the Dora the Explorer theme song played backwards and given lyrics. Like, they listened to the song backwards and told what they think it sounds like. That might be funny. By the way, don't believe those rumors that say, oh, if you listen to such and such backwards, it sounds like they're saying yes, sounds. It's not intentional, okay? It's just random sounds that people hear, interpret as words when it's just noise. There are some bands who have actual backward messages, but it's nothing sinister. It may just be, oh, you found the secret message or backwards message, whatever. I'm more than halfway through this one. Since this one's shorter, I wonder what exactly they cut off. Was it the beginning or end or both? Well, that's funny. I'll under recommended videos, there's the top 10 worst Nickelodeon shows by Phantom Strider. I've watched that one. He does a lot of good lists. Yeah, I feel this could fit in very well in a horror movie. I'm not scared by it, but it could fit very well. I wonder if anyone's taken clips from these and passed it off as like, oh, I was recording in the woods and I recorded these mysterious sound. You know how people do? They'll take someone else's clip and, oh, this is an unexplained clip. No, that's a clip you stole from someone and you're passing it off like you had a spooky experience. You know, it's like the video, it's like the clip, stop it. Get some help. Oh. If I'd thought about it, I would have seen if I could do the, oh, as long as he could. You know, hindsight is 20/20. Whoever it was who said that. I like how they made the picture look like an old engraving or lithograph, etching, something like that. Okay, this one's almost over. It sounds like a siren, and that made me flash back to Inspector Gadget. I loved Inspector Gadget growing up. Seeing it now, it's like, wow, a lot of these episodes are actually pretty stupid, but it's still a beloved part of my childhood, you know, so. Okay, so there you go. It's the SpongeBob theme. Why am I saying again what it was? Like, oh, for everyone who missed what... So, yeah, I survived. So, that was interesting. I think I've said about all I have to say about that. Like I said, you know, it's one of those things. It could be considered creepy, it could be considered funny, but it's interesting. So I think I'm going to look up the Dora the Explorer one. And in case something goes wrong and I'm not able to do that, I'll go ahead and sign off. So have a blessed day, everybody.